In the United States, a frantic race is underway, a race to save lives. On Thursday, a 12-story apartment in Florida crumbled to the ground. It was a short while past midnight. Most of these residents were asleep in their beds. More than 100 of them are still unaccounted for. Rescue work happened through the night. There's no dearth of resources, we're told, but time is running out. The locals want to know how a seemingly steady building collapsed. But for the families, right now it's all about finding their loved ones.
The searchlights are blasting at full power. Emergency workers are raggedly sifting through the rubble. The golden hours are ticking by, and with them, any hope of finding the missing. Disaster struck early on Thursday, even before the first streaks of sunlight hit the coast of Miami. A 12-story beachfront condo collapsed to the ground. Residents say it was like a bomb went off.
So there's a third of the entire building that you cannot see from the street, but it's completely gone in the back towards the beach side. And it just looks like, it almost looks like I said, like 9/11, like if a bomb hit or something, and it just completely wiped it out.
When the dust settled, this was the sight. Twisted metals jutting from the corners, beds and wardrobes hanging from the edge. Concrete blocks strewn across the street. What about the residents? There are multiple casualties and more than 100 still unaccounted for, possibly buried under this pile of debris. Rescuers have been working non-stop, combing through the rubble, searching for survivors. Late into the night on Thursday, they had some success. This young boy was pulled out from under the debris. He was laid on a stretcher and taken to the hospital. President Joe Biden has offered federal resources to bolster the search.
We are ready to move from the federal resources immediately, if in fact we're asked for it. But we can't go in and do it now, but the FEMA is down there, taking a look at what's needed, and including from everything from if the rest of those buildings have to be evacuated as well, finding housing for those people.
The locals here are scared and traumatized, but they also want answers. How did a seemingly robust building collapse? The condo was in the process of being recertified. It's a routine inspection that happens every 40 years. There was work being done on the roof and elsewhere. Did these repairs trigger the collapse? It's still too early to say. For the families of the missing, these questions can wait.
We have that apartment and they're friends of the family. And just today they had decided to stay the night. Of all days, they chose the worst one to stay there. And this happened.
It's all up to these rescuers now. They are working double shifts, marching selflessly into collapsing basements. They are on the lookout for signs of life, a deep sigh or a squeal for help. But time is not on their side. Florida is staring at one of its worst disasters. These eerie pictures of a shared condo will forever haunt its residents. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.